Howdy, folks. Guess what? It's been a while. It's been a while. It's good to see you all. Shabby's back. He's back for a bit. Maybe just one day. I hope things are working. I can't tell if things are working. I'm rusty. I'm a little rusty. I'm shabby, but I'm also rusty. So we'll see how we'll work out the kinks. We're gonna start Faithful Cornographer today, folks. Are you excited? Are you as excited as I am? You can use the corn command to find out what the hell that is. What's that all about? But I'll explain along the way. So, yeah, again, I don't know if like things are working. I suppose everything's cool. I don't know, like without music, it's hard to. Okay, let's just start. Let's just go. Let's just go. Let's do it. Okay. Load it up. We gotta load up the Rifleloper one. Okay. We're on day 132, Blackrock Prison. So, like, we need to start heading over to, the far territories. See how that goes. It's gonna be a journey, folks. It's gonna be a wonderful journey together. Okay, let me figure out. It's been ages. Oh, we got cabin fever. Okay, what was I gonna do about that? What was my plan there? I don't know. Have we read this? We have. Okay. Oh my goodness, I'm so far behind on this stuff. I've been playing Misery. I've been playing a lot of Misery. Okay, wolf pants are hurting. This really needs to get repaired. We're gonna go to the dam and start. We're gonna go to the dam and get repairs going. That's the plan right now. All right. I think we crafted all the bullets and that's where we stopped. Let's just drop all this gunpowder. We're not gonna need it. We're gonna need that. Alright, got a little this, a little that. Can drop this stuff. Okay. Alright. Okay, I think we're good here. Oh. Alright. I guess we'll take this back somehow. To, I don't know where. I guess Coastal Highway's our base. We'll take this to the dam and just leave it at the dam. I think that sounds like a plan to me. Man, it sounds so quiet. It's so weird. I just don't... I'm hoping things are working. I hope things are working. I can't tell. I can't tell. Okay, yeah, I guess, I don't know. I don't know. It's been so long since I've done this. It's really weird. Okay, looks like it's snowing. I can see the snow outside. Middle of the night. Got cabin fever creeping up on us. Lady Q! Hey, things seem fine. Okay, good to know. I just needed some feedback on the other side. And Lady Q came through for us. Yeah, Lady Q, it's been probably, I don't know, it's probably been like, probably 3 weeks, the other side. Yeah, it's probably been like 3 weeks since I've streamed, so it's like, what's this button do? I've just completely forgotten everything. But I hope you're having a great day. We're about to start Faithful Cornographer. Have you heard of this? Have you heard of this? Have you heard of Faithful Cornographer? Now I could take that two different ways. Like you could be like, you've missed my streams, or you've missed my streams as in you've missed me, or no, we're doing Faithful Cornographer. It's a little different. This is a little different. You can use the corn command. Where do I put that stuff? I do have a corn command that will explain it all. Um, let me see. I don't know where to put that stuff. I guess I put that in my oh Lord. It is very, I would say it's contrived. I'd say it's a bit of a contrived challenge, but that's okay. What's wrong with that? I'll change it later. I'll put it in like the where people have like the commands, like I'll figure out where that goes. I'll worry about it later. Right now, let's just get on with it here. I'm trying to get situated with everything. I think they refer to that as contrived. But you know what? A lot of challenges in TLD are contrived. You know, they really are. I mean, Pill Pop and Pilgrim isn't really a, you know, I wouldn't say it's something that in reality makes sense. But you know, people are doing it, and it's a good time. So we're making Faithful Cornographer. This is from the mind of Pest. Pest suggested. I mean, we had to. Pest's suggestion was we just place pictures of corn on the beds in Desolation Point, and but then I realized, like, oh wait a minute, you have to craft. You have to literally craft a frame. You can't just like take a picture and place it. You have to like make a frame for it, and then you can place it. So that added the woodworking tools part to this whole thing. You know, it's the details. What'll get you. There he is. There's Pest. What's up, man? The originator. It's been a long time no see. Survive with 5 challenge is what I'm currently trying. I don't know that one, Lady Q. Is it survive with 5? I like the rhyme there. So is it because they know premature entries for amateurs?
I'm gonna eat a tree.
Oh my goodness. It was a good vacation. We had a good time. We were in Michigan. Did a lot of lot of water related activities were had by all. Good times. Lots of beer was drunk. It was a good time. And now I'm like I'm working now, and I'm doing like I spent this entire week doing field work, and I'm taking today off because it was like 12-hour days. It was rough. I'm feeling rough. 100-degree weather, 12-hour days, outside all day. And then I have to do it again next week. So I'm just taking I'm giving myself a little break here. Is the music on? What the hell? It sounds so quiet. I want to hear some music. Is there something wrong with my audio? I don't know. This game sounds really weird to me right now for some reason. Oh, we don't have any water. Whoops. Okay, gotta make some water, folks. Okay, here comes the music, right whenever I asked for it. They made you go outside. Yeah. Actually, I made myself go outside. This was a project that I put together. So I have no one to blame but myself. Jitwire came up with it, I believe. You stay 3 days in each region, must leave at day 3, and can only bring 5 clothing items. Oh, man. Interesting. And 5 inventory items to the next region. After 3 days, you can return to the region. I don't hear music. Oh, yeah. Oh, Mama Fun. Yeah, the music just now started, so... Like I said, it's been probably 3 weeks since I streamed. I'm like, how does this stuff work again? I forgot how everything's going. Stupid field. Okay. Do we have anything in this locker? Okay. I'm probably leaving crap behind. Who knows? It's alright. We'll survive. We'll be okay. We got pemmican. You know what I mean? We got pemmican. If you got pemmican, you're good. You have nothing to worry about. We have 53 rounds. Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm gonna leave these revolver rounds here. We're not gonna need them. Alright. Okay, okay. Man, it's so weird getting back in track here. Yeah, there's the first was just hanging out there. It was just hanging. Alright, don't even bother drinking. It's not worth it. Let's just make some water and go to sleep. And then I'm sure we'll have cabin fever by morning. I'm sure. So I'm working on I have been playing some TLD. Just to keep you on the loop, what's going on in Shabby's TLD world is I am playing TLD. I am recording I'm recording for I'm gonna do a misery guide. I'm gonna try to make a misery guide. I haven't done anything like that where I'm editing and stuff like that. I don't really make the best guides, but I'm gonna try to up my game a little bit. I think I have a very conversational style, and I don't know if that doesn't really lend itself to good guide or tutorial type stuff, but I'm going to try to like write it all out, you know, write out the script. I'm going to make a script and try to, you know, obviously sprinkle in my shabbiness in there, but I'm going to try to do one. We'll see how it goes. I'm making the content right now, and I'm on day like 20. I'm probably on like day 30 right now, and I have 4 bears killed. I'm in Ash Canyon. Just got the technical backpack, and now I'm headed back to the dam to start crafting everything. Thank you, Lady Q. I appreciate that. But there is a certain voice or like a cadence, I think, with like tutorials that you kind of need. You gotta be really kind of concise. You can't be kind of rambling on like I tend to do. So stay on script. That's my advice to myself, is like just stay on script. You know, sprinkling my jokes and stuff like that, but just have ChatGPT write the script and make it miserable. Okay, there we go. It's just as simple as that nowadays, you know? Okay, we got plenty of water. Grab our skillet before I forget it. Let's see, I thought my bed, oh, here's my bedroll, okay. Alright. Man, running out of food here. Well, we're not really running out of food, we're eating things I don't want to eat just yet. Because the pemmican bars have the buff, and you want to use those when you're traveling. Okay. Alright, let's get a little bit of sleep here. I wonder what the cabin fever situation is going to be. 71% here. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. We're going to try to sleep for 10 hours. I don't think we'll be able to do it. I think we'll get cabin fever. And then we'll sleep in a cave somewhere. Probably over by the substation. I think I'll sleep in that cave. Oh yeah, Lady Q. I'm glad you stopped by. It's good. It's always good to hear from you. Good to see you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. You probably, and I won't, just so you know, I probably won't be streaming for this will probably just be a one-off thing I do. And then I probably will be able to stream again, probably in like a week and a half or 2 weeks. We'll see. I got a lot of stuff. I just have so much stuff right now. The summer's just really extremely busy. I haven't mentioned this before, but I'm also interviewing for a job. I'm trying to switch jobs. So there's that going on too. So I'm like in the middle of like several rounds of interviews I gotta do. I'm right in the middle of it. So anyways, busy time. Busy times. Alright, let's get the hell out of here, folks. Well, I have food right here. Let me grab all this. We want to take this with us.
Here.
Do we have quality tools? What's the quality tool situation? I don't know, actually. I can't remember anything. We have quality tools. Okay. All right. All right, let's hit it. Let's get out there and do it. Let's see. Let me look at my fuel before I go. Uh-oh. Hang on now. Where's my coal? Oh, shoot. Oh, is the coal back in the... Huh. Damn, I gotta check and see if I got coal or not. I'm not going anywhere without coal. Unless I don't... Unless it's just, like, literally all gone. That doesn't sound like something I would do. Shabby's current employer, Shabby has it up to here with your field work. I like field work. It's a lot of fun. It is hard. And I don't do the really fun field. Well, I don't know if I'm trying to keep a little bit of a low profile with what I do. I don't think it probably doesn't matter, but I'm still gonna kind of maintain a little bit of anonymity here. Here's my coal. But let's just say, like, my employer, there's some field work that's a lot of fun, and then there's the field work that I'm doing, which is also fun, but it's not quite as fun and cool. But I have mentioned I'm basically going around and assessing buildings for their seismic safety, like how seismically safe they are from an earthquake. And so I'm looking at, like, schools and fire stations and police stations and hospitals, things like that. It's still fun. It's still pretty fun. And let me just tell you, like, because usually what happens is we have to talk to people before we start doing an assessment. We have to talk to people ahead of time. And because you can imagine going around a building taking pictures and whatnot is, like, kind of weird if someone's like, what are these people doing? So I have to say, like, firefighters are the coolest characters around. I mean, they were just like, every firefighter I talked to, they were just like, oh yeah, that's cool. Could care less. You know what I mean? They could just care less. They just always had this sort of a smile on their face and just like, all right, man, go for it. I loved it. Okay. Let me read this. Personally, I would go with the straw house. The wood and stone houses are far too brittle. As far as like from earthquakes, yeah. Yes, yeah, exactly. Even a wolf can come along and just blow it down. Exactly. All right, I just want to check something real quick. Okay, we're pretty heavy here, but that's okay. It's so weird going from misery mode to this, and it's like, I mean, late game. I'm late game interloper, and it's really weird to go from misery to this because you're just like, oh my god, oh, I'm fine. It's like am I dying? No, I'm not even dying yet. Oh, okay, I'm fine. Actually, that's weird. That's really strange. Just constantly, like, frantically running from place to place and trying to sort of, figure out, what I need to do right now to not die. And that's not the case here at all. I I don't really even know my tea situation here, but might as well just grab a little bit. I'm just grabbing these cattails so we can, you know, kind of preserve our other foods. Crackers and pemmicans. We do have a can of peaches, I noticed. Tom Barrick Burstish. Hey, Tom. Welcome in. Good to see you again. I'm going to go up here and check this box. I don't know if we got the key for this or not. I cannot remember. But let's check it. There's a memento box up here somewhere. And I don't know if I got the key for it. No, we didn't. I can't even remember where you get that key. I always get the key, I just don't know where I get it. Oh, I just remembered. We're actually going to leave. We're going to leave via the Timberwolf Mountain. I forgot we had planned on that. So that kind of changes things a little bit. Yeah, doing great. Doing great. I've been busy too. This is like the first time I've streamed in like 3 weeks, I think. Probably only 2 weeks, but it feels like 3 weeks. Actually, though, it seems like every new game I buy is basically cracked now that I think of it. Everything is just complete addictive, you mean? Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that first one. Mistake of buying Baldur's Gate 3? Yeah. Yeah, I played that. I loved it. I love that. I love Baldur's Gate 3. It had a nice mix of everything. I'm not a big turn-based person, though. I don't really like that style of combat, or just the way you just interact with things is turn-based, and I'm not a huge fan of that. But Baldur's Gate did it in the best possible way, I feel like, for someone like me who doesn't really like that style. All right, let's get on over here. Let's get out of the wind, get something to eat. All right, here we go. Yeah, the turn-basedness is why I took so long to get around. Yeah, exactly. On a related note, I'll be in Canada Wilderness Backcountry. Sweet. Canoeing, fishing. Oh, that sounds amazing. Photo op. I don't know. Find a can of corn and make sure you positioned it just perfectly. And you know, you want to get the corn and like really capture the moment as best you can, I would say. That's what I would do if I were out there. Oh, I don't know. You probably see some moose, I would imagine. Get some good moose shot, depending on what part of Canada you're in, I suppose.
Sure getting cold.
Cornography. Tasteful. Yes, be tasteful with it. That's what I should have put in the description. Ah, yes. I was gonna... Oh, shoot, I forgot. I think we had mentioned that pun before, and I forgot to add it. Okay, I gotta change my corn command a little bit. We gotta get that pun in there for sure. Some tasteful photos. Boundary Waters. Okay, yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah, I've heard of those. Maybe find some peaches. Yeah, hell yeah. Oh yeah, peach pie for everyone. Okay. And I left. Oh, I was about to say. I think I left some stuff for myself in little spots. I think I left some stuff in. Now I think about it. I think I left some stuff over in the trailer, and I don't know why I left stuff in the trailer. I can't remember why I was over there. But we have stuff in the trailer as well to pick up. So we're gonna be pretty loaded down with stuff. Fish stew, there we go.
Cold. I just want to lay down for a bit.
Catch some fish and make a fish stew. That sounds amazing. I probably should take it easy on these teas because I'm sure I have plenty. Let's go into this barn and warm up here for a bit and sort our gear a little bit. Where's all the Timberwolves, man? I haven't killed that many. We are loaded down with stuff. Yes. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm all caught up on that. Yeah, I know. It's like, wow. It's just the thought process that you're just overhearing his line of thinking is like, dude, okay, all right. It's exhausting.
Come on, little fire.
Okay. Oh, I have too much water. That's part of the issue here. Okay. All right, let's just warm up here for a second. Do some sorting. Do a little bit of sorting. Plenty of coal looks like. I'm gonna drop some sticks. Exhausting, yeah. And yet I keep watching. Like watching a train wreck. It's actually not. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to get into it too much. You know, to each their own. But I do think that I think of what happens with a lot of people on YouTube. It seems like people that stream, or not stream, but make TLD content on YouTube, they tend to have pretty big egos, I've noticed. And they don't, okay, two other things. They kind of like don't, they're kind of in a bubble. I feel like they're in a bubble and they're not really learning new things from other streamers or other players. It seems like they're sort of in a bubble. And then the third thing I want to say is that it's like they've been playing. A lot of them have been playing for years, and they haven't really updated their gameplay. They still are kind of playing the game as it was about 5 years ago, as opposed to like kind of changing with like the new items and things that are in the game, kind of changing with the game. That's my thing. Rumblebug, hey, lurking, but is Henry a secret? Yeah, it's somebody. We're talking trash about somebody. I don't want to like identify this person because I still have to respect other people for putting themselves out there, but you know. Okay, it might be. If it's somebody that also gets excited about seeing a hollow tree, that's the person we're talking about. You know, the person that gets excited about hollow trees. Thank you, Rumblebug. Hey, Just DNA. Hey, welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah, kind of stuck. Yeah, exactly. Welcome in, though. Welcome in. Rumblebug, we're I mentioned this earlier, and I'll keep repeating this. We're gonna be this is just a one-off thing I'm gonna do today, and I probably will. It'll probably be like another couple of weeks before I'm really getting back into streaming again. I just have a lot of work I have to do. Just busy. And then there's also vacations sprinkled in, things like that. It's not just all work, but there's just a lot of things going on that's like kind of taken away from my streaming time, hanging out with y'all. All right, we're warming up, just chatting here. I'm gonna have to sort some gear real quick. Got a ton of coffee though. How about that? Oh yeah, no, nothing, no, absolutely not. Just good times. These are good times. I'm doing field work for my job, and I have to just be out of the office. Long days, lots of sunshine. My goodness, it's hot. It's hot here in Oregon. I need to get, okay, let's pull some torches, and then we can, we need to head over to the trailer. I left some stuff in the trailer. I can't remember what I left in the trailer, but we left stuff. I just don't know what it is. This jerry can is so damn heavy. I hate leaving it behind, but man, it is so heavy. Yeah, Seattle, exactly. Yeah, this whole kind of this Pacific Northwest getting a little heat wave action. This actually started cooling down yesterday. It was like in the 80s yesterday. I was like, hell yeah. Wasn't quite as miserable as it was Tuesday and Wednesday. All right, how many torches? We got 7 torches. Okay, let's start moving. I might drop some more stuff. Actually, this might be a good time to eat a pemmican. Let's do that. Oh, man, that went out. Let's see here. I was gonna warm up some teas. I don't think we need to. We'll be all right. Let's get in here. I think it might be warm in here. Oh, lost our torch. Okay. Is there a wind block here somewhere? Okay. Now I forgot what I was gonna do. What was I gonna do? Maybe just eat. Oh, I was gonna eat a pemmican. That's right. Here we go. Now you get we get like a carrying buff. You get a stamina buff, and you get wait a minute. Oh, your max stamina goes up, but you also get this fatigue buff. All this stuff is good. Everything about the pemmican is just amazing. Jerry cans are the bane of my existence. I want them, but I hate them. I know, they're a burden. They're quite the burden. They said they were, Tom, but I don't know. And I think those might have been ruined before the patch. So, I don't know. I would like to see some info on like what the decay rate changes are. Like what they actually are. And if they're applied across the board for everything, or is just certain foods? Is that applied to certain foods or all foods or what? I'd like to know all the details on that. Alright, we're getting a little sunshine here. Okay, it's too late to make a Maglins though. Yeah, I want to get this. I mean, this is my trader run, Rumblebug. So I've been wanting to like. I mean, I was just thinking like try to get this jerry can back so I can like use it for like trades and stuff like that, but again, you just have to lug it all the way across all these zones. I think maybe I left Mr. Spelunky? Maybe Mr. Spelunky's here in the trailer. Maybe that's why I really, I'm trying to be more conscious of this stuff, You can't leave Mr. Spelunky behind. I might have Mr. Spelunky on me, but let's just find out. Let's see what we got here. Quality tool, more quality tools. Okay. Film. Oh no, we got Mr. Spelunky. Okay. Our faithful companion. Let's fill him up. Good call on the can. The wait sucks. Did you get your mission resolved from the bug? Oh, I did. Yeah, yeah. I finally finished all that. And I think we've done a trade. Actually, we've done 2 trades, I want to say. Maybe 1 trade. But we did a trade after the quest line, and we got the blueprints for the, well, we got the blueprint for this. And then we got this item too. So, this was sort of the post quest line stuff. Yeah, I know. It was a long time coming, I agree. Okay, do we want to take a pot? Oh, we got a bear hide here. Okay. I mean, we probably need this bear hide. I mean, this is getting close to repair times, I feel like. I mean, we're obviously gonna fail, but, you know, still gotta do it.
This pack is getting too heavy.
Got so much stuff. How are we gonna carry all this? Oh no. Oh shoot. Let's drop that. Don't need it. I guess I'll drop some coal. 20 coal's a bit much. 23 coal. Forget, this is late game. And I have all the stuff. So usually I'll like 10 to 15, that's probably a good amount of coal to carry around. I mean, noisemakers. I want to kill ptarmigans with the noisemakers. That's really the key. That's really the only reason why I have noisemakers, is so I can kill ptarmigans. Alright, probably carrying too many torches. Let's drop some torches. Okay. Alright, that's pretty good. It's not great, but we do have a lot of stuff that we need to carry, so let's continue. Those corn pictures aren't going to take themselves. Am I right? We got cans of corn to photograph, folks. Oh, we got a Timberwolf coming our way. All right, let's see if we can. I might just pop a. Let's just pop a freaking. There we go. All right, let's just go. We got plenty of these. Just get 1 bear hide, 3 wolf hides, no guts. Come back to never. That's usually what happens. No guts. Yeah, I never get guts. That's my problem. Actually, my mistake I've made on my misery run that I'm trying to do for the. I'm trying to make a for folks. What? I get that. Apple say. Hollow Tree Harry? Or wait a minute, Hollow Tree, what was it? Yeah. Henry. Hollow Tree Henry. I didn't get what your reference was there. I was watching, I think I might have fell asleep while I was watching one of them recently, but anyways. I can kind of fall into that sometimes too, where like on my misery run I've been doing, I was like, it's just so damn cold, and you're just like, I just have enough time to get this hide off, and then just run back inside, and so I do have a lack of guts right now. That's a mistake I have made.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
All right. I'm regretting now not throwing that flare. That's really one of the fun things about having flares, is you get to throw them. I'll leave stuff around like that all the time, but not when I don't have any yeah, that's true. Okay. I mean, to me, it's like... To me, I like... That's the very... I mean, I think a lot of people do this. The very first thing I do is just try to set up for making my bear coats. And whatnot. What other, you know, other items. I'm gonna kind of break this down in my misery tutorial that I want to put together. But basically, whenever I start a run, the very first thing I do after I get, you know, like your matches and your bedroll, things like that, and, you know, hammer for foraging, things like that. After I get, well, sort of simultaneously while I'm doing that, I'm also getting enough rabbit hides, guts, deer hides, maple saplings, and birch saplings. I try to get as much of those put together before I go to the forge. So whenever I come back from the forge, there's a backpack over here. When I come back from the forge, I can craft a bow, arrows, rabbit mitts, and deer boots. So I do this every single time. Not saying that this is the way everyone should do it, but this is the way Shabby does it. And then I make my bow, and I immediately kill the 2 bears in Mystery Lake. Get their hides curing, and then start traveling to get the technical backpack. And on the way to Ash Canyon, I kill 2 more bears. Get the technical backpack, and then start working my way back and go all the way back to Mystery Lake and start crafting it. Now, the little curveballs that you might encounter along the way is a cougar. So you want to make the cougar hat, because that's super powerful. And the cougar knife is also amazing. And then, of course, a moose. That's pretty much it. So you try to get that's the system. That's the Shabby system. I think a lot of people do it this way, but that's definitely how I do it as well. I met a guy on DayZ that was a total a-hole streamer. Was your name on the line? I knew it wasn't. Okay. Oh. No, yeah, that's not me. That's not me. That was a YouTube comment, by the way, folks. And I actually, now that I don't know, I've done it like 3 times now, but usually what happens is I try to get the cougar in Mystery Lake up at Clear Cut. I try to get that one and get that going like early too. Get that going quick. The moose is more just like, you just sort of have to kind of luck into it, you know? And then once you get all that, then you're just kind of, you got everything. Go find Mr. Spelunky or whatever, you know? Make sure you get peaches. Alright, I have not been paying attention where I've been going. I've just been talking. So I have no idea. I might be walking around in circles. For all I know, I don't know. Oh, we got plenty of coal. We're good on coal. I used to, Justine A, I did used to, I have never watched anyone, well, I have watched, very briefly watched people stream DayZ. Like, I think Josh Strategies with Sasquatch. I think he streams Daisy sometimes. So I've watched him a few times. And maybe a couple other people. But most of the time my Daisy watching is all on YouTube. And I don't watch it nearly as much as I used to. I used to watch, what's his name? I think, Pest, you mentioned you watched that guy. Frankie. Forgot the full name. It's like, it has something to do with his resolution of his screen. His name is like something to do with his screen resolution. But that guy, he would like put together very well produced Daisy content. It was very good. And actually I watched somebody else, and I can't remember their name, but they also did very, very well produced Daisy content. Breaking on PC in 1080p. Yeah, exactly. That guy. That guy. Okay. Cabin fever still there. I'm trying to think of where we should go. There's a cave. There's a transition cave. There's not like a. Well, there is a cave. Let me think. Like just a regular cave. Man, if we could get to the mountaineer's hut, we could just sleep. We could put a fire out there, outside, and just sleep in little increments. Let's actually just do this. We'll just make a fire here. And then we'll just sleep in little bits. And not die, but, you know, sleep outside. There we go. Speaking of Mr. Lake Cougar, I ran into a super annoying bug. I rolled out of ravine stinking like hell just before I transitioned. I used one of my 13 matches to light a torch. As a transition, I got the Cougar cutscene and my lit torches van. Oh man, that sucks. That really sucks. I had a bug actually. I don't know, like crashed my game. I don't know. It got stuck in a let's see, I was playing Misery and I was cooking up the fish that's in the lockbox at Angler's Den. And I had a tea going and I had a piece of fish on the burners. And I went to grab the tea and the fish like just like you know when you grab something that's cooking, so it was like it grabbed the fish and it just froze in that screen, and I had to just stop the game. I've never had that bug happen before. Luckily I had just gone inside to the Angler's Den, so I had to save, but it still was like, okay. And I'm not modded right now, because sometimes I do run mods, but not this time. I guess it happens. It does happen from time to time. Alright, well let's just, yeah, let's just sleep in little bits here. Oh, wait a minute. Alright, yeah, let's get some water going and then we'll sleep a little bit. Oh, we got the pot, too. YOLO, babe. Okay, got some snow coming in. Let's just stay out here as long as we can. And we'll just sleep through the night. We'll just hang out through the night here. And actually, you know what? I need to probably go back inside and get some more coal. Since I'm just going to be burning it, I might as well just go get Get some more fuel to burn.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I hope my bedroll doesn't disappear or something like that. Stuff like that happens, you know. I guess it's just the travois that does that, but have they fixed the travois bug, I wonder? Speaking of bugs. I think of a lot of us were, well, a lot of, I don't know, some folks might have seen that happen to me in Pleasant Valley, but that was probably a month ago. So I don't know if that got fixed or not. But what you should do, if they haven't fixed it yet, I would just recommend always just picking up your travois before you go inside. So empty it, pick it up, put it in your inventory, and then just go inside with it. It's kind of a pain, but, you know, it's better than, like, it disappearing on you. And it will end up in a... It will end up back in a... I'm just going to explore this room and see if I can get some coal in here, and then we'll... I don't want to go any further than this. You ever notice people climbing down? Like, don't... Yeah. The rosehip climbs, you probably shouldn't. Just don't climb down them, folks. Just a little tip from Shabby. Just go down them. It'll be fine. You're not gonna get hurt. Yeah, I know, that's what I was wondering if you're gonna pick up on that or not. That's one of the most annoying things when I'm watching, like, dude, just, why are you climbing down? No coal in here. Oh, here we go. One piece of coal. Alright. That'll be about an hour of burn time for us. I don't want to go any further. Let's go. I think there might be a little... There might be a side room up here that has some coal that I didn't grab earlier. Well, let's talk about this let's talk about Faithful Cornographer. He actually took the ropes to get to the top of the hill. Next. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, not those ropes. From the creek? No, don't do that. Don't do that. I've literally never seen anyone climb those ropes. I've seen people climb down them before, which, you know, okay. That's fine. Let's talk about Faithful Cornographer a little bit. Well, we got a chance. So, I do need to get to... So the things we got to get are the woodworking tools, which are in zone of contamination, and the... I mean, they're also in... Well, no, wait. Hang on, I'm sorry. I'm getting things mixed up. The woodworking tools are in... Oh, okay, wait a minute. They are in zone of contamination. They're in the I think they're in the concentrator building. I believe. I've always get the ones in Ash Canyon. Sorry, hang on, folks. It's been a while since I played this run. We already have the woodworking tools. We already have them. They're in Coastal Highway, so we don't need to get them. But if we were playing a fresh Faithful Cornographer run, you might want to grab the ones in zone of contamination. Just for folks that might want to try this challenge. I mean, I'm sure everyone's going to be trying it pretty soon. Once this thing catches on, I think it's going to be like wildfire. I think everyone's going to be playing Faithful Cornographer pretty soon. But we definitely need to get... We have to get the camera in Sundered Pass. And then we have to find corn. And I think corn you can get in zone of contamination. You can just loot it. Or if that does not work out, we can do some of the we can do some of the
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
whatever that quest line is. Oh, we lost our fire. Oh, no, it's still smoldering. Smoldering. We can do the signal void. We can do signal void and get cans of corn that way. But yeah, I do think it's at idle camp. Yeah, I agree, Pest. I think you can get corn at idle camp. But if we need a lot of corn, then we can do a little bit of signal void and get some corn out of those bunkers. And I mean, it doesn't have to be corn. I mean, we're definitely doing corn pictures for Desolation Point, but if we want to continue on with this quest line, we can include peaches, you know, ham. Ham is another very photogenic food, in my opinion. Things like that. And we can really expand this quite a bit. Something to think about. I mean, this does not have to be like a short-term thing. We could like really expand this across the maps if we want to. The problem is you need a furniture workbench. That's part of the issue. That's why it's not super straightforward, because you have to make the pictures to be able to place them. So yeah, it's a little tricky. As the originator of the challenge, I can reassure you that you only need a single can of corn. Okay, alright, fair enough. Fair enough, okay. I was wanting to make it a little bit, I don't know. You know, why not take family photos of corn, you know? Group photos. Friends, you know? We could include friends of corn. Like ham. Oh. All right. Cabin fever risk going down. Okay. All right. We're going to continue to keep the party rolling. I don't think let's see if we can cook anything at all. I mean, we can cook some of this stuff. We could make peach pie. That's an option. I gotta remember, like, we don't have sour stomach issues to worry about. Actually, let's make some peach pie. I think it takes about an hour to make anyway, so let's just make a little bit of that, and we'll have that on standby for when we need it. Solo corn isn't quite as captivating. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Okay, peach pie in the pocket. Anna, hey. Good to see you, Anna. It's been a while. Yeah. Glad to be back. I'm only going to be back for pretty much just today, and then I'm going to have to take another little bit of hiatus. We're going to hiatus, folks, and I tell you that it's really hot in hiatus right now. Weather's really hot in hiatus, but we still got to go there. We got to be in hiatus for just a little bit longer. Probably another couple of weeks, and then I kind of start working my way back just to regular streams. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. What's the weather in hiatus like? Oh, it's 22 Celsius, 72 Fahrenheit, partly cloudy. Nice. Okay. Idyllic. Very mild. Absolutely. Thank you, Anna. I appreciate it. All right, well, we got plenty of water here. I mean, might as well. I guess I just feel like it's. Oh, we'll have water. I guess it's never a bad thing to have water on hand. Okay. What's our coal? We got 16. I can use one more coal here. I want to kind of run around with 15 coal. Be nice. So let's sleep another hour. Yeah, it's got to be. Got to be. That sounds like a South Pacific. Well, I don't know. Brunei. Yeah, Brunei. That's like isn't that in Indonesia? Somewhere around in there, I think. Yeah, they have a sultan. Yeah, I was about to mention the Sultan of Brunei. That's about all I know. That's all I know is right there. You summed it up. Okay. All right, let's do one more hour. I'm gonna try to get to the camp office before I stop today. I got a lot of things. I'm still catching up with stuff. I've been kind of, like I said, I've been gone for a week. So like things around the house, the yard, it's just everything's just kind of, without Shabby tending to things as much as he should. Things kind of go south pretty quick. So I got a lot of yard work to do and all kinds of stuff. So we're gonna be wrapping it up here. Let's warm up some teas just to have teas at the ready, even though we probably won't even need them. You know, best practices and all. Alright, hang on just a second. I don't know why this thing happens. Okay. I won't explain what just happened, but I don't know. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Okay. Grab a torch and be on our way. Enjoy some nice lemonade under the pergola. There we go. That is some good advice. That's good, solid advice. I see mushroom. Again, I have misery brain. I'm like, oh, mushroom. I must grab the mushroom. Alright, let's eat some pie, folks. It's pie time. It's pie time, everyone. Buckle up, it's pie time. Why is this? Please somebody explain why the heat pack is in the food category. Please, somebody make some sense of that. You scream, I scream, we all scream that we're pie fiends. Yeehaw, baby. Where's Nuka? What's Nuka up to? Has Nuka been streaming? Has Nuka not been streaming either? I haven't seen her doing stuff in a while. I know she's popping in on Blades. Blades is streaming Misery right now. I've been watching those on YouTube. Not live, but just so after the fact, but I think Nuka will pop in there every now and then.
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
She seems to have fallen off the face of the earth. Oh, that's so sad. Life stuff happens, you know. Are we really carrying this much stuff? I didn't realize that, man.
Damn.
Oh, we're just over. We're just over. Okay. Where we can sprint, if you're wondering what I'm saying. Stupid life.
Starting to feel numb.
Oh yes, this rope climb. I almost forgot. Okay. Now I think I have goated down. I think you can goat down from here. Let's check out see if there's any critters about. Okay. Well, looks like we're okay. I think this is a moose spawn
So cold.
in some, you know, on some run, not maybe not on this run, but this is a potential moose spawn. Okay. I think, yeah, pretty much if like a lot of times, folks, if you're wondering about goating, and I'm not saying I'm the best at it, but what often works for me is if you just pick a direction and just keep going. If you just keep going like one way, you'll usually, you know, most of the time it works out. It doesn't always work out, but you know, it's just it's a rule of thumb, I guess I would say. Just kind of go one way and just keep going.
Ow.
I don't know if like I don't know if that makes sense, but if you just see what I just did there, that's pretty much what I mean. Just get to the edge, you know, get as far left or right as you can and just keep going, you know, and just work your way down.
I need some first aid soon.
Alright, let's get over here and mend our ankle and get another tea, and then we'll keep on rolling.
It's a bit, but I'll make it.
Okay, we just got a couple of torches. It'll be close. We should get pretty close to the, oh, you know what we did? We forgot to put our shoes on. I just saw that frostbite risk. Oh man, that would have done it, folks. That's how it happens. That's how we took them off for the water in the cave and forgot to put them back on. And I have gotten frostbite like that. That's exactly how I've gotten frostbite before. I saw it here. Look at that, we almost got it. We were like halfway to frostbite. Oh my goodness. Wow. I didn't see the warning pop up. I didn't see the risk. What else was I gonna do here? Drink a tea, and I can't remember what else I was gonna do.
Ow.
Oh, we were gonna... I remember now. Here we go. There we go. Now we can move. You know, we might as well just go ahead and drink more tea, because I got plenty of it.
Die if I don't warm up soon.
Let's just pop a couple of them. Not allowed to drink more tea. Oh no. Hey. Hia, good to see you.
Trees.
It's been a while.
Another tree.
Pretty sound advice considering the environmental artists just seem to make everything artificially sleep and bumping near the rope climbs. Oh, right. Though as far as like goating, sort of improvising your goat. Man, we gotta get our clothing repaired. I can definitely feel like the cougar hat is definitely not doing the magic that it once was for us. It's essentially like it's like at 50%, so it's basically like having a wool toque right at this point. So if we can get that repaired, that will go a long way for us as far as being able to move pretty quickly,
It's so cold. I think.
not having to warm up all the time. Alright, I think this might be our last torch. It is. Okay, here we go. Okay, and if we can pull this off, we're gonna be stopping at the Mountaineer's hut for today, folks. I might depending on how much food I have there, I don't know what the situation's gonna be with food. But depending on, we may just hang out there for a couple of days. But I'm not sure. We'll see. Play it by ear. I do want to get over to far territories. You think more tea? You think I should just hit the tea? I mean, I have a bunch of rose hips that I've picked, so let's just, yeah, okay, alright. We could use the heat, pads. Or the heat, whatever, packets, whatever they are. I guess apparently you ingest them. You just ingest them and then they make your insides warm. Apparently. Something like that. I mean, why else would it be in the food category, you know? I saw it was also in the first aid category, so it's like, it's multifaceted, apparently. I think they must view it as like a tea. It must be in the same category as a tea. Because teas will fall into food. Well, will they? Let me just check. Yeah, no, teas are not in here. Teas are not in here, but this is. The heat pack is, so I don't know. You make sense of it. I can't. I can't do it. Yeah, just wad them up, swallow them. Be snug as a bug in a rug for the rest of your life. Alright, here we go. Now we got some wolf action.
Wait. It's so cold. I'm warming up a bit.
I'm gonna shoot this thing. Even if this torch goes out, we're gonna try to kill this guy. If we get attacked, I think we'll be just fine. There we go. That was kind of ideal right there, because the wolf that time, it seemed like it just slowed down. Instead of like, well, I guess, wait a minute, let me think. I don't know, like I'm wondering like exactly how the wolf behaves in a situation like that. Will it just come up to you, if you're pointing something at it already, it seems like it gets up to that point and then it immediately like turns left or right and runs away. But that one seemed to like kind of slow, and it was gonna stand there for a second. I don't know. I'm not sure. Either way, it's a dead wolf, so moving on. Won't spend too much time worrying about it. Analysis paralysis. Like, what should I do here? Alright folks, we're wrapping it up for today. Good to see you all. I'm glad we were able to pop in and say howdy to everybody. Let you all know what's going on in the life of Shabby. And looks like we have no food here. So what we'll do is, I'm going to go ahead and drop this bear hide while I'm thinking about it. It's probably gonna be, I don't know, a couple of weeks before I can come back. And when we come back, we'll keep moving, we'll keep progressing to the dam. I'm gonna do some repairs at the dam, and then we're gonna go for the far territories and get that camera. And some corn. And it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, folks. All our dreams are going to come true. Well, Streamster, yes, thank you, Pest. I appreciate it. Yeah, so we're going to stop here. Everybody, we're going to save it. And we'll do it all over again next time. Nuclear Gravy coming in at the very last second. Glad you were able to pop in and say howdy. Good to see you all over on YouTube. Nuclear Gravy, Anna, Just DNA, thanks for joining. Pest, love my Kia. Lady Q was coming in. Hadn't seen Lady Q in a while. Tom Barrick, Rumblebug. Good to have you all. Pest was first today, folks. So look out. Everyone look out. Be a benevolent firster, please. Pest, use it wisely. Okay, everyone. And last, first and last, Omega, Alpha and Omega. Okay, we will see you all as soon as I can. It'll be a bit though, and we'll continue on. Drunk with power. Somebody's got to be. Okay, you all. Everyone, take care. Take it shabby, and we'll see you all when we see you.